In the OSH Resource Center, creating a reoccurring meeting will only take you a few steps. First, sign in with your co-chair or admin assistant account to create a recurring meeting schedule. If you have any questions about logging in, please watch the video titled Understand How to Create an Account or refer to the instructions in the OSH Resource Center User Management Manual. On the header of the page, click on the Dashboard tab. From the drop-down options, select the committee you want to create a recurring meeting for. By default, you will land on the New Meetings page, where you can schedule either a special meeting or a recurring meeting. Select Schedule Recurring Meeting. Next, a form will pop up that allows you to schedule the recurring meeting. In the Meeting Location box, add your meeting location. In the Dial-in Options box, copy and paste your virtual meeting invite link or dial-in options. Remember to include contact details in case an attendee has trouble joining the meeting. Please note, the meeting invite details should include the full URL, not just hyperlinked text, so recipients can click on the link. After adding the meeting location and dial-in options, select the Next button under the Dial-in Options box. On the next page, you will set up the recurring meeting. Select the month and year from the Starting On drop-down menu. Use the drop-down list to select the week of the month your meetings are held, either first, second, third, or fourth week, then pick the day of the week. Underneath the Recurrence drop-down list, you'll see all the scheduled meeting dates listed. It's important to note that the system requires a minimum of 14 days between the scheduling date and the recurring meeting date. Because of this, some options for the recurrence date may not be available. Selecting an unavailable option will trigger a warning message. Now, set the start and end times of the meeting by selecting the times from the starting time and estimated end time drop-down options. If your estimated end time extends to the next day, the system will display +1 next to the estimated end time field. Once you've inputted all the schedule details, select Next. You will be directed to a review page to confirm all the information you have added. If you need to adjust any details, select the relevant edit option. This will take you back to the specific form on the previous page, where you can make changes. If everything is correct, click the Create Meeting button to finalize the schedule. That's all there is to it. Please note, recipients will receive an invitation as an iCalendar file or ICS file when the draft and finalized agenda are sent. ICS files are commonly used for email invitations, and when opened, the event details will automatically display, allowing recipients to add the event to their calendar. To begin rescheduling a meeting, click the My Dashboard tab on the homepage. From the drop-down options, select your committee. Now, to start the rescheduling process, simply click the Reschedule button. This button will only be available 7 days before the meeting. You can also reschedule a meeting by clicking the View Agenda or Start Meeting buttons. On the Finalize Meeting Agenda screen, scroll to the bottom to find the Reschedule button. Once the Adjourn Meeting button is clicked, rescheduling is no longer possible. Next, you'll be taken to the Edit Meeting Dates form. Here, you'll input your new meeting date, start and end times, and the reason for rescheduling, which will be recorded in the meeting minutes. Once you've entered this information, select the Submit Changes button. Remember, reoccurring meetings must be rescheduled within the same month they were planned for, or they will be marked as a missed meeting for that month. Finally, you'll be taken to the New Meetings page. Your rescheduled meeting is now finalized.